Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Sar's Tech Lab. So a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video about the SK64 mechanical keyboard that I was sent by a company called Yunzi. And you guys seem to really like that video. It's the most viewed video on my channel right now by far. So I thought I would make another video about another keyboard by the same company, and I hope you guys like this one as much as you like the other one. But today's video is going to be about the Yunzi Akko 3084 silent mechanical keyboard. It's a long name, but it's a really good keyboard. But before we get into the unboxing, I just want to remind everyone that around 80% of my viewers don't actually subscribe to me. So I would really appreciate it if you could just hit that subscribe button down below. You can always change your mind later and it's free. And hit the notification bell as well. And while you're down there, might as well leave a like. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let's begin with the unboxing. So the keyboard comes in a really nice package. It has a lot of padding just like the other keyboard that I reviewed. And it took me quite a while to open it because the packaging is so good. And the box looks like this. You just slide it out. And once that's done, you can just open up the box and you can see the keyboards right inside. Of course, this package comes with the keyboard, but it also comes with a few accessories. Namely, it has a keycap puller, it has a charging USB-C cable, which matches the color of the keyboard's case, and it comes with a couple of different colors of keycaps. The keycaps in particular come in blue, or sort of a sky blue, and a lavender or lilac color. As for the actual keycaps, they're really nice quality. They're made of a sort of hard plastic material. I think it's called PBT. I'm not an expert in keycaps for mechanical keyboards, but the stock layout is a gray and sort of off-white color, which looks pretty vintage to me, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion. So the keyboard has a plastic case, and it's sort of a gray or off-gray color, and it has PBT keycaps, and it has a metal plate. So the build quality is pretty nice. As you can see on the bottom, this is also plastic. It has a nub in the middle so that there's less keyboard wobble, and it's definitely not flexible at all. So the build is definitely great. And to add some of the extra keycaps, the sky blue or lilac colors, you can just use the included keycap puller, pull off whatever keycap you want to replace, and place on the new color. So I switched out a couple of my keycaps for the blue keycaps. I think this looks really cool. This is what it looks like at the end. As you can tell, it's kind of a light blue color. I think it looks really nice. The keyboard does also have backlighting on it, and it has around 13 different modes if I'm remembering correctly. And if you can just see here, I'm cycling through a lot of them, and they're pretty standard. And I'm pretty sure you can customize them in the Akko software, but I definitely think this is sufficient. I don't really need RGB in all the keyboards that I have. And I think since this keyboard is a little bit more of a vintage look, I don't think RGB would suit it well anyway. So I'm glad that they have backlighting, and I think it looks pretty nice. As for the actual switches in this keyboard, they send me the Akko blue switches. And last time in the other keyboard review, I talked about the cherry switches, namely the red, brown, and blue switches. And in that keyboard, I had the brown switches. But the Akko switches are very similar, and the Akko blue switches are just like the cherry blue switches. So Akko says that these switches are more stable than the cherry switches, so it'll have a little bit less wobble. And honestly, I think it feels really good to type on. And I really like the blue switches, but I think the brown is better for daily use and everyday use because the blue switches are a little loud and can get pretty annoying. But I do really like the blue switches, and I think they sound really nice. So I talked about how these switches sound really good. So let's go ahead and do a sound test here. As you can tell, the switches sound really nice. This is honestly exactly what I imagine when I think of a mechanical keyboard, this exact sound. So I really like the sound of the blue switches, and although it can get pretty annoying, I think it makes the keyboard a lot more fun to type on. And as for the stabilizers in the switches, the spacebar sounds a little bit different than the other switches, but all the other large keys have really good stabilizers, and I can't really tell the difference between those and the normal keys. And finally, just to make sure that we haven't lost any speed while typing on this keyboard, let's go ahead and do a typing test. As you can see, the typing test produced a result of 78 words per minute, which is actually a lot better than my normal typing speed. I'm normally around 70 words per minute, so 78 is quite a bit above that. And the reason for that faster typing speed is because since the keys are more distant from each other than in a normal laptop keyboard, and it's harder to really mess up which key you're typing on, there are less mistakes, which in turn results in a faster typing speed. As for my overall impressions of this keyboard costs around $110 if you get the Akko switches, and around $120 if you get the other switches, which are all Gatoron switches. I think this keyboard is really nice to type on, and I can definitely see where the money went. I think this is a really nice keyboard, especially for its price. I know $108 sounds like a lot of money, but considering the Magic keyboard is like $150, and a lot of laptop style keyboards are pretty expensive, I think this mechanical keyboard, since it increases your typing speed, it looks really nice, and it sounds amazing, I would say this is definitely worth it for the $108 price tag that it has. Anyways, that's about it for today's video. Let me know if you guys have any other products I should review. Let me know down in the comments down below. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell. That's been it. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Sorrow's Tech Lab. Bye.